Hi grown-ups, in this lesson, stick around. The kids and I will play with the number one toy of all time, sticks. And while we play, we'll explore ways to keep our stick play safe. This lesson is designed to help kids learn to manage risk and to learn that with the right approach, we can still enjoy exciting and wonderful experiences while also keeping ourselves and our friends safe. After you watch, you'll want to have sticks of different sizes at the ready. If you want to explore fire safety, you'll also want to have stones or rocks, some twine or string, some colorful fabric or paper to make pretend flames, and some forest putty or Play-Doh if you want to make pretend marshmallows to roast over your pretend fire. Have fun and be sure to share how your explorers explore safety with stick play. Hey explorers, up here! Are you ready to come to Tinker Garden?
Come to Tinker Garden, come to Tinker Garden, come to Tinker Garden.
Explorers, I love to climb trees. It always feels exciting and a little bit risky. But I just got so high in this tree that I started to wonder if it was too risky. And I could feel my hands getting a little bit sweaty and a nervous feeling in my belly. And when my body gives me those signs, I know it's time to stop. So I'm gonna climb down and we can play. Whew. Explorers, my body gave me signs when my climbing was so exciting, but it got a little too dangerous. Do you know a creature who uses its body to tell friends when danger's coming? This creature wags its tail to let other creatures know when a predator is near. Do you have an idea? Could we get a clue? Explorers, now do you know who the animal is? Yes? No? Not sure? Well, let's find out. Drum roll. It's a white-tailed deer.
Deer, deer, grazing deer, wag your tails and raise your near, come to Tinker Garden.
White-tailed deer get their name from the white underside of their tail. They also can bound up to 30 miles an hour. That's almost as fast as our cars drive around town. White-tailed deer also grow a whole extra layer of fat and a thicker coat of fur in the fall so they can stay warm all winter. Explorers, white-tailed deer don't just bound really fast through the forest. They also zig and zag when they're trying to get away from predators, just like our squirrel friends. Should we try and zig and zag a little bit? And we know that they wag their tails. So do you think we can zig, zag, and wag at the same time? Let's try it. That is pretty fun. So let's zig and zag and wag all the way to our play area. Are you ready? Here goes. Come on. Explorers, we're back in our play area. I wonder how we'll play today. It's our invitation to play. Let's see what's inside. Sticks! Ooh. How can you take risks and stay safe as you explore and play? Well, explorers, some of my favorite things to do, like climbing trees or playing with sticks, are actually kind of risky. You could get hurt if you're not careful. You need to know when to stop if it gets too dangerous, and you need to know how to stay safe while you play. But did you know that sticks are the #1 toy of all time? So it's so worth learning how to stay safe so we can play with them. There are so many ways to play with a stick. I wonder if someone could give me some ideas.
Okay, it could be a fishing pole, a bird's nest, a drumstick.
Thanks, Jasper. That was great inspiration. I wonder if you could guess what I'm thinking and imagining my stick is. Let's see. Do you have an idea? Yes? No? Not sure? My stick is a flute. Let's see what else my stick could be and see if you can guess. Do you have an idea? Yes? No? Not sure? That's right. My stick was a hammer. One more, let's try. See if you can guess what my stick is this time. Do you know? Yes? No? Not sure? It was a baseball bat. Sticks can be so many things, but sticks are also kind of hard and pointy sometimes. And that means if they hit our bodies or our friends' bodies in the wrong way, it can really hurt. So before you enjoy this #1 toy of all time, there's a few things to remember. First, you want to be really careful about where your stick goes if you're playing by yourself. And we don't want your stick, especially, to go near your eyes or sensitive parts of your body. If you're playing with sticks with friends, one of my favorite ways to play with sticks, you want to make sure that your stick doesn't touch a friend's body. And if you're going to play with sticks and sticks are going to hit sticks or fly through the air, that you give sticks lots of space to make sure you don't poke each other. And the last idea that's my favorite is you make sure that all the friends you're playing with and you agree that you like the way you're going to play with sticks. And if you don't, you say stop. Explorers, I just remembered that I played a few days ago with sticks in a way that was so much fun and helped me think about another risky thing I love to do, make a campfire. To build my pretend campfire, I used big and small sticks. I even used a long stick to roast pretend marshmallows over my fire. Making a pretend campfire is a great way to learn to stay safe around a real campfire too. One way I like to practice staying safe is to make a circle of safety all the way around my campfires. I can practice playing and enjoying my pretend fire from a safe distance outside the circle. And then I know how to do that around a real fire. While I keep enjoying so many different ways to play with my stick, let's see how other explorers are staying safe while they play with sticks. There are as many ways to play with sticks as there are explorers who play with them. So much of the fun of stick play comes from choosing those just right sticks for your collection. And sometimes it's fun to crack those just right sticks. So satisfying. And then there's so much to do once you have a collection, including challenging yourself to see what kinds of shapes you can make. This explorer really thinks about which sticks will be the best ones to use and what they need to do to make them into a
Rectangle.
In addition to shape making, you can make structures like bridges or roads, or maybe even the first ants-only highway. See this structure from the point of view of an ant. And sometimes it's all about letting the sticks you have lead the way. This explorer really spent time with these sticks to see how to best balance them and keep them standing up. What an amazing work of stick sculpture. Some explorers decided they feel like doing more pretend play with sticks, like hammering a nail, or crossing over a really long bridge over a lava floor, or getting ready to blast off into outer space, or putting on a show complete with percussion section. And a surprise appearance from
Stickman.
And there's always the classic camping stick, perfect for roasting pretend or real marshmallows on a beautiful and colorful pretend fire. And this explorer has an imagination big enough to even be able to warm their hands by the fire. So cozy. I am so inspired by how those explorers played and stayed safe. Thank you, explorers, and thank you, white-tailed deer everywhere, for inspiring us. We just watched Lesson 6, Stick Around. Our invitation to play was how can you take risks and stay safe while you explore and play. And now it's your turn. I can't wait to see how you play. Before we go, let's count to 3 and shout, "Let's play." Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, let's play!